Here we go. AKA Powders, are we live? Sorry about the that 1 minute intro. I was rushing, struggling to get this. What is this exactly? Well, previously this year, I think one of my big contributions to the overall like comic book conversation has been Killer Instinct, because up until this point, all of YouTube, I'm no exaggeration, like the entire YouTube sphere just trashed. They trashed this crossover, and it just befuddled me because there's so much good effort with two new companies, by the way, two companies that didn't exist 6 months prior to this coming out, and there's a lot of cool stuff. Well, one of those things though is we have this character Misery. I don't know if you guys can see her. See, we're still dealing with a little bit of lighting issues here, right? That's Misery. Misery basically creates this love triangle between Ripclaw and Warblade. She's she's almost like early Images Jean Grey. And it's awesome because they really don't explain the character any further until there's like a one shot, which we'll do for Top Cow Tuesday. But I thought, we're just going to throw this up here. Going to get this out of view. I thought for my Wildstorm sketchbook here, I would do like a little bit of a Killer Instinct section. And that's where we are. We got Misery. We have the Warblade here previously. We have the black suit Ripclaw. And we have Misery right here. So I don't know. I just wanted to explore the character. That's why we have some extra Misery pages. This is also what I consider like a free form sketchbook. Just like a sketchbook where I just sit down and draw what I feel like. That's all. With a topic though. Now when when I set out for this, I thought, see, here we go. See, I know she changes her look because right, this is a flashback, and then I think she gets more of a. I thought she had a marking on her left eye, and I may be incorrect because here, maybe not, because this is modern day. This is not flashback. Right, so modern day. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I think the artwork, the cover I'm thinking of, is just a close up of her face with like a red teardrop. So we're not always accurate here, only because we got a lot of stuff to do, and we try and do as much research going into all of this as possible. This kind of comes down to me needing a production assistant. We gotta cut one of these out. We need a little bit of a buffer here, so we're going to do that real quick. Not buffer, but scratch pad. This is how we do scratch pads. Super easy, super quick. Now, if I sorry, Mike. AKA, I hate when I reach across the table. AKA Powders, give me 1 second here, because we literally are, no exaggeration, all over the place. But we have a lot. We already have videos coming. We got videos coming tonight at midnight. We got video coming tomorrow as well. We just dropped one. Just dropped a little James Gunn commentary where we actually side with Mr. Gunn this time. I know one day James Gunn will watch all my YouTube videos and he will say, wow, that this AKA Pad guy seems to have lived inside my head for a little bit. He is so correct on so many things. Here we go. So let's just get into some of the lined detail that we want for our girl here. And we're not taking a lot of this seriously. We're just, I don't know, just like hanging out, drawing. Being able to draw with commentary, just being able to chit chat, I think is a it's an essential skill set for the modern artist. Now I'm pulling up the book here just for a little bit of reference. Let's see the yellow. Sorry about reaching over. Here we go here. Now, the wild thing is I wasn't sure what my flight pattern was. And I kind of thought I was going to be in Cancun for like an extra day. And I thought I was going to be like maybe coming back tonight and have to kind of rush out in Philly for New Year's later. Now, this is all while just essentially managing all my other stuff. And by my other stuff is, I'm a Philly IT guy. I have contracts. I have, arrangements, clients all over Philadelphia proper, or what we would call like Center City. So much so that I have to be a 24/7 person. I cannot back away from not picking up the phone, not checking emails, even though my most current trip, right? My most recent trip was the first time in a long time that I didn't bring any any laptop, no laptop and no sketchbook. Isn't that crazy? It took me all this time, all this time on planet Earth, and I finally did it. But I'm still bound to my phone. Like, I have to have my phone on me because I love taking pictures. Anyone that follows me on Insta or Facebook, you guys saw like a pretty good picture flow. Some of you guys were direct messaging me saying how nice some of them were, and you guys were asking me about the food. So it's still active. That's the point I'm getting at. Like, even though you don't have a computer with you, you're still getting direct messages. You're still getting emails. People are still texting you. And, but you have to accept that. Like, you have to accept that this is a part of, what some people might view as a lifestyle. Like, this is your lifestyle. You're choosing to be 24/7. But, along the way, though, the goal is to kind of optimize what you do with your time. So, like, well enough to where you can kind of keep adding stuff. You can add a podcast. You can add regular live streams. You can add YouTube videos or articles on your website. And for me, like, that's always the goal. It's like, what else can we add that kind of fits? I think Misery is such a nicely detailed design of the time character. I just think there's so much that happens with her. I love the yellow. I love the gold. I just think she's a very overlooked, underrated character, like 1000%. She's deadly. She fits that femme fatale. Fits a lot of the themes of early Image as well. And I have to get my hands on that miniseries. I just do. And if you notice, we're kind of toggling between brush pens and Sharpies here, and that's mostly because I just like picking things up. Yeah, I kind of keep all my art materials in two separate categories, which is full or like not full. And so a lot of times, like these Sharpies, these are the Sharpies from like my scale that are dying. Like these Sharpies are not going to be around for much longer because they're winding down. So let's just use them. And for sketchbooks like this, where we're not super serious about the artwork for this sketchbook, we're a little bit concerned with accuracy, but we're not, we're not kind of killing ourselves with the output, with the final product. I'll say. Oh, what is up? How we doing, bud? Happy New Year's, dude. Now I'm trying to figure this sucker out. Give me a second here. Yeah, this is so. Ah, cool. You're on the live stream. Nice. Who's chat? Levi. Levi sent me a link. But Levi's my top priority outside of Rex. This coming year. Levi is great because he does. Like I think he really does care about like good comics, as you do, buddy. Yeah, no problem, bud. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yeah, yes, on pilled. Yeah. We'll keep up that Happy New Year. All right, so let's see. Do we have? I was gonna say I thought this was a little bit empty. In one of my rollers, if I can grab it, I think it's this one. I have these really cool Sharpie brushes. This was my European roll. I brought this to Europe for one of my European sketchbooks that I did not long ago. Well, maybe like a year ago. Let's just see how this sucker. See if we can kind of. Like we're kind of drawing pre 90s hair a little bit, where it's almost like we're just doing detail in different spots. I think with the digital art too, there's just it's almost like the interpretation of hair just kind of went like overboard, where there's so many people that do every single pop, and it works when it's digital, and you can manage that type of work when it's digital art. But when it's not, it really can slow down a page, and you have to be conscious of that. Yeah, I'm not too crazy. Not too crazy. Sorry, everyone. Sometimes I will go silent to meander, just to kind of be, just like thinking. You know, you do have to have a good instinct about how and when to slow down your um, your sketch. Like sometimes, like you kind of want to speed it up to see what's happening, to kind of again pre-visualize or visualize, however you want to, you know, phrase it. There's a lot of illustration that runs between the two. You are visualizing as you're pre-visualizing, and I know that's a backwards statement for some of you, but it's really what the approach should be. I love too that she has this like cybernetic, like sectional piece of armor here. It's not so much, uh, you know, like a robotic arm, but it's robotic enough, which is like kind of cool. Yeah, I think one of the things that people miss most about 90s comics really was just the energy and the flair. And maybe like that's something I do, you know, like maybe like a little subconsciously, a little subconscious. Let's see here. Yeah, like her, it's almost like it's like below her eye. It's not so much in the socket. It's this metal piece. It's tough sometimes. You know, it's some of these characters are they have very complex designs, and it's not that they're tough to render. Because right, like yeah, we can all agree. Like a lot of Spandex heroes have very simplistic designs. It's just getting the reference so that you can get like a visualization, so you can see it in your mind's eye. That's where there's a little bit of a break. Because here, you know, like we're losing that yellow. But I wanted to do like maybe like a light blue highlight with her, like almost like a light blue here. And this marker's going out too. We'll see how much we got left. Enough to do like a little bit of a blend. See, and this blue is dominant enough that I can kind of go over some of these other spots. There we go. Kind of looking like her. So these two markers are going to get on the chopping block. I need to get some light brown and some orange for these pops of yellow, especially here around her midsection and behind. So we're going to toss these, rethrow them, and I am just randomly grabbing what's behind me, because my art area, my production room is, if you haven't guessed, it's chaos yet again. A little embarrassing. right now. But that's because I struggled. I tried to do so much before I went away, and got to a decent area, and then was like, "Holy crap, that's not anywhere near where I should be for like preloaded content." Because I had nothing for the podcast, the film buff, and I just went into a freak out panic mode, like absolute freak out panic mode. And I'm sure a lot of you would have loved to have seen that. Let's see if you hear anything falling. It's just my completely messy environment. For now. Probably tomorrow we will gut everything again. Like a nice brown. And we'll try and maybe add something like a little bit of pink. That is fluorescent pink. I always forget that. That's number PM55. Always make that mistake. Let's see. Can we get like a little? Yeah. I need like more of a good. Oh, there's always a battle for flesh tones with these, with just one set of markers. Like always a battle. All right. What we got here? It's just neat. Like there's always a struggle. I don't know about you guys, but for me, there's always a struggle for solid flesh tones. Here we go. Then we can kind of add. Let's see here, like another. We add like another dimension. And I guess like I wanted this to shine a little. Travis. Give us some Thomas Kincaid backgrounds. Okay. Travis, you have to elaborate. I'm not 100% on what you mean by that. Are you saying I don't draw backgrounds? That seems hostile, buddy. Let's do a green background, right? Let's just do green. Like, let's do like a nice, like cool green. Let's see how much time we got. We're already 30 minutes in. Let's just go. Let's just go. Let's just keep going. Here we go. It's looking. What, Travis? What? Why do I need to draw landscapes? Yeah, Thomas Kincaid and landscapes is more. I would say more traditional art, and Thomas Kincaid is an illustrator. I think you mean draw more backgrounds, right? Trying to be clear here. Green is cool. Yes. Yeah, and Travis too. Some like backgrounds are, it's impression, but it's not like impressionistic, right? Like we're not in mid-century France. We're not in mid-century France, but some backgrounds are impressionistic. And yeah, I mean that. I'm not trying to sound highfalutin or talk down to you, but let's see here. We're just trying to get some of this green to pop though. Oh wow, AKA Powders, we are retiring a lot of markers right now. We got another dead boy here. Travis, what are you doing for New Year's Eve? There you go. And then we'll kind of do, like I wanted to like have a little bit of an opportunity here for a little bit of a effect, but I don't know. I may have to get to the colored pencils. We're still working with Five Below merchandise here. For anyone keeping track. Give me 1 second, Traz. I will get right to you. Yes, more backgrounds. Yeah. Oh no, dude. Yeah, I know exactly. Okay. No, Trav. I agree with you, bud. I agree. And this is where, like, this is where you have to kind of get to the point where you just invite, like, just invite harsh criticism. Travis, just from how you come off, dude, you would probably make a fantastic editor. You probably would. Like, you would probably thrive in the Jim Shooter era of Marvel Comics, Valiant Comics, Defiant Comics, Broadway Comics. Oh, dude, you're working? Well, Trav, uh, that's not a bad thing. You know, I missed plenty of New Year's, dude. I missed plenty of holidays in general because I was working. Not just working, but overall, just like, hustling. Trying to make things work for people. But no, dude. Well, I'm happy to spend this time with you. I think I let this one get away from me. I think I spent too much time on it. A lot of the extra time for these drawings is like overall just the blending. Like the blending really adds to that extra time. All right, get to some of this way out. We just want her nose to pop a little bit more. One of her nostrils. We'll do some pupils. Get back to the highlights on the lips. Travis, I forget, are you in the process of creating a comic? I know for sure I asked you that question before. Or like do you have ideas? Are you trying to kind of get something going? No, I haven't seen it, and it is. I am a little bit impressed to how viral it is. Everyone seems to be talking about it. Dude, I just saw when I came back from, my little trip. I saw that not only is Gladiator on digital, but Wicked is also on digital. Like Wicked, didn't Wicked just come out? I have a feeling Nosferatu is going to be similar. Like, we're going to get that on digital very soon. So this isn't quite like, I'll say, like, on character as I would like. Like, I would probably just redraw this thing like top down. Yeah. Yeah, Travis, dude. Always remember, dude. Just, yeah, draw as much as possible. I that's really the absolute best advice. Draw all the time. Yeah, like, you gotta make it into a reflex. And I'm going to see. I want to darken everything like underneath this chin real quick. So we might just blast it with a little bit of Sharpie. Make it a little bit more of a shadow. Well, there she is. Travis, I'm going to see what. No, I'm packing. Oh, sorry. There you go. One last message from Travis. Travis, what you got? Yeah, I'm going to. I do want to. I do want to see it, and I guess, like, right, it qualifies as a 2024 horror movie. So I'm still continuing, like, everything for the podcast too, for like the 31 Days of Dread. But Travis, we'll talk again soon. Hopefully you enjoyed Misery here. And yes, I will get to backgrounds. I'm not being facetious.